what if I told you this is the world's most valuable house? Okay, maybe not, but it's the one I grew up in, except now it's in shambles, so I'll have to rake, clean, and break a few things, all in the next 7 days to turn it into my dream house.
Well, let's get started. I don't think I know what I'm getting myself into.
And so day one began. Here's the plan. Clean the walkway, then clear out the back and front yard. Next, take a dump. Go to the dump before it closes in 9 hours, which sounds like a lot of time, but...
Oh my gosh, the walkway is done. Took me 2.5 hours. Now it's time for the backyard.
I was honestly making some pretty good progress. Just look at me go. But while cleaning, I stumbled on something I almost didn't recognize.
Wait, what did I just step on? No, don't tell me. Guys, I know it's impossible to tell, but this used to be Barrington, a giant hand-carved statue that used to look over our backyard, and he's just a pile of wood now. You know what? I didn't plan on buying anything till the 6th day, but if I find anything bear-related, I'm buying it. We're gonna bring Barrington back.
Finding Barrington was a nice surprise, but now I only have 3 hours, and if I want to stay on track to make this dream house happen, I knew I'd have to turn it to the max.
Turbo mode, engage!
After that, I cleared everything in an instant. Okay, more like an hour.
You know, it's kind of crazy. I've been up since the dawn of morning. I think I really underestimated just how long this would take. And I still have 6 days of this. But it's for my parents, so to me, it's all worth it. But I can't celebrate just yet. They're still unloading everything to the dump. And we have the truck, but it's manual. I don't know how to drive manual. Hey Dad, do you know how to drive manual?
Yes, I do.
But with all the brush there was, we had to take 2 dumps first, and those weren't to the bathroom, which meant our 3rd trip was gonna have to cut it close.
We did it! It's all done! Congratulations are in order. Oh my gosh, that took all day. Oh, I'm ready to go home. What about you?
I think it's time to go home.
I'm done for the day. Woo!
Alright, it's the end of day 1, and things are going pretty well. The house is looking so much better from where it started, and I hope over the next 6 days, things keep on going as well as they are. Good morning! It's day 2, which means today I'm clearing out the garage, home to dog poo, rusty shovels, whatever this thing is. But before I even think about cleaning, I have to take everything out. Why can't things be easier? While sorting through everything, it really dawned on me just how mechanically incompetent I am, especially when I was trying to find a way to take out the riding lawnmower.
We're making progress.
Yeah, I'm disappointed in myself too. Luckily, my neighbor gave me good advice.
Did they have a neutral gear where you can put in a push in here on your mower?
Maybe? Yes, it does.
Yeah, that might push in here for you.
I honestly don't know how I've survived this long. Anyway, we're halfway done, and it only took me 2 hours. Wow, I'm out of shape. But there's still a lot more to be done, especially because we're supposed to be getting a storm in 2 days. Now that's a while away, but if something goes wrong, then this entire thing goes wrong. Well, after that grim reminder, I went back to cleaning and found something I think might be pretty useful.
Wait, is this a shed?
Well, we do need a new one. Fortunately, it doesn't look like this one will take that long to set up. Talk about a lucky streak, I didn't just find the shed, but right after, saw something I thought looked pretty enthralling.
Oh, cool, a croquet set. Yeah, this would look really nice for the dinner party.
That's right, not only am I trying to make my dream house, but I'm throwing a dinner party too. Cause in the 20 years I've lived here, we haven't had company come over a single time, and I wanna finally change that.
Well, I'll just set this aside for now. Oh my god, my legs.
After clearing everything out, I realized this is practically my dad's sanctuary, and if I'm gonna be tossing anything away, I should probably bring him back. So I've taken everything out, but I haven't thrown anything away yet because I like to keep living here as long as I like to. We then came up with a genius plan. First, make the garage spotless. Second, meet our old friend the dump to get rid of today's junk. Then put everything back inside.
And the last thing to do is bring down the garage door. I never want to see the inside of this place again. I just hope the shed isn't like that. It probably will be.
On day 3, we continued building our dream house by taking out the shed so we can get the one from yesterday started. I actually found some pretty cool stuff, like this dirt weasel and a battering ram, but after sorting everything out, Dad and I were so tired. At this point, we had been working for 3 days straight. So we took down the roof, and even though we didn't get a lot done, we headed to bed to prepare for the next day of work.
So, unfortunately, something happened to the car last night. Don't worry, everyone's fine, but that does mean Dad won't be back till it's repaired, which could really slow us down. I just hope all this effort will be worth it.
But Dad did give me a list of things to do while he's gone. The first 2 steps were taking down the walls and roof of the shed. Not gonna lie, it was kinda scary.
Oh my god.
Now on to step 3, and I had devised the perfect plan. Long pieces, go there. Square pieces, go there. Okay, look, it's the best I could come up with, but the plan was working perfectly. It honestly feels like this dream could really be put together.
Alright, step 3's done, but Dad still isn't home yet. Wait, I think I just heard a door open. Look who's back!
How did it go, Alex?
Well, I did everything on your list, and what do you think?
It looks beautiful.
Thank you!
So we began taking out the shed, and it honestly just looked like Legos for adults. But it was so much worse. Unfortunately, my camera stopped recording, but halfway through, I was hanging off the ladder trying to connect the beams together. But luckily, we finished just in time.
Okay, so it started to rain. Are we going to be able to do anything else, or are we going to pack it up? Packing it up? Alright, tell me what I need to grab. Drills.
So we picked up what we could and headed inside for the day. Unfortunately, the weather on day 5 only got worse. Almost right after we started back on the project, the rain picked up again. But while cooped up inside, I began to clean the house. Today kind of felt like one of those farming games. You know how you're planting your crops, but then a freak storm comes by and ruins all your progress? Yeah, that kind of summarizes up today well. But hopefully the weather's better tomorrow because the party's in 2 days. That's crazy. It really snuck up on us, but I'm gonna continue cleaning, and once I'm done with the kitchen, I'm gonna move to the living room. And now the finishing touches, a nicely lit candle. Now that's beautiful. Moving into day 6, the rain may have stopped, but the wind picked up, and that's when I got the bad news. So I just got off work, and the winds have gotten even worse. Now there's an actual chance of getting hurt. Looks like this will have to come down to the wire tomorrow. But what we can do in the meantime is get decorations and party supplies. Fortunately, we have the decoration queen herself, my mom. So we drove to the gardening store and began looking inside and out to find decorations that really make the house pop. There was honestly some pretty cool stuff here.
Oh, bone meal. Like from Minecraft.
But that was until we saw the price tags.
Oh my god, $50?
That's about when we checked out. So what all did we get?
Yeah, purple petunias, lavenders, cherry tomatoes.
I'm gonna call him Bob.
Bob?
Bob the tomato?
Oh my god.
After bringing Mom and the decorations home, I went to get yummy food, good drinks, and plates for the dinner party. While getting more party supplies, I began the search for Barrington.
So I've been looking for a while now, and I can't seem to find anything bear related. That's not good. So I'll look around a little bit longer, but it's not looking like Barrington is going to be found in this store.
So I went looking through every shop I could think of, and I did not find anything bear related. All the stores were closed or closing. This project is so far behind. But we did find the decorations and the party supplies, so that's good. You know what? We've come too far to get beaten up over this. So, I'm gonna show you what I got. Big burgers, hot dogs, buns, plates, cups, lemonade, and beer. Don't worry, it's non-alcoholic. Oh, I need to get my mic. Today was so crazy, and tomorrow is gonna be even crazier. The shed needs to be finished. I need to get Barrington home, and all of that has to be done before the dinner party. So, good morning. Today's the day, and there really isn't much to say besides we only have 11 hours, so let's frickin' do this. But oh boy, did we not realize how bad the wind had gotten. No matter how hard we tried, it'd keep fighting back.
So we ended up getting the end part, but we had to immediately take it back down because the wind is so bad, and I think it's safe to assume that if we continued, one of us could have gotten hurt.
You are correct. I'm afraid to blow the ladder over with us on it.
All right, we're back inside, and we failed. There's no chance of getting that shed set up without risking us getting hurt. But we've come too far to give up now. So what we can do is clear out the backyard, get the decorations set up, and bring back Barrington. Thankfully, the place I think has him is open today. So let's bring him home.
And off I went to my first destination, Hallmark. Immediately, I had a pretty good feeling. That was until...
Bear though?
Bear, yeah.
I don't. Not for outdoors.
Dang.
If you're looking for something outdoors, I'd go to Earl May.
Except I had already been to Earl May when I was buying flowers, but I still went over and I didn't even make it 4 steps before being shot down.
No bears, but there's a lot of gnomes and frogs.
But it didn't stop there. Any store I went into told me the same thing.
Do we have anything for the snacks? I don't recall seeing a bear.
I don't know if I have much for outdoors.
Honestly, at this point, I had been searching for over an hour and was ready to give up. But that's when a little bear caught my attention and I walked into one more store.
Do you happen to have any like outdoor bear related items?
She said no. This was one of my lowest points and I was about ready to leave. But that was until she mentioned something I hadn't heard before.
So, have you checked Thyson's?
Have I checked what?
Thyson's?
Where would that be?
After a bit of explaining, she told me there's a store on the other side of town called Thyson's, and they might have Barrington. So after a quick thank you, I raced over as fast as I could.
Do you have any outdoor decor?
Here, and I'll show you something.
Ooh.
I have some flower pots, but we haven't got that built.
Okay.
At the end of this, there's a little gnome. He's rather big. And then inside there will be some stuff.
My chances were looking pretty good, although when I went into the aisle, I was met with a literal dragon.
What the heck? Why would a hardware store have this?
Okay, I'm being a little dramatic, but I knew I was onto something. I just had to keep going.
Wait. Okay, that's not really what I'm looking for, but... oh my god! We got him! Let's frickin' go! Woo! Okay, admittedly, he's a little small, but once I bring him back, he can be the new guardian of the garden.
But first, I had to throw a little dance party. That was the first time I relaxed in about a week. That's so crazy to say, and it felt incredible being able to lie down again. But the dinner party starts in about an hour, so I gotta get ready. After crawling out of bed, I got out the yummy fixins so I could start cooking. Honestly, it's surreal how far everything's come. From clearing out the yard, to cleaning out the garage. Unfortunately, we couldn't finish the shed, but we genuinely did the best we could. And I know it's far from a dream house, but with the amount of effort everyone's put in it, it makes the house more valuable than ever. Alright, enough of the sappy stuff. This guy has to finish grilling, and honestly, my food would even put Gordon Ramsay to shame. What a night. For the first time in 20 years, we not only had company over, but it was so much fun. And even though there's still a lot of work left, it just shows that if we had never started, then none of the memories we made tonight could have happened. So, subscribe.